explorers, welcome back to our channel. I hope you all are doing well. So let us begin with the chapter number 20 of grammar, and the name of the chapter is vocabulary, right? So यहाँ पर हम लोग बात करने वाले हैं vocabulary के बारे में, right? सबसे पहले vocabulary में हमें synonyms दिए गए हैं. So जल्दी से इन synonyms को पढ़ते हैं और देखते हैं कि what are synonyms, right? Synonyms are the pairs of words that have the same or similar meanings. कि synonyms वो pairs of words हैं जिनके meanings बिल्कुल same होते हैं, right? Given below are some pairs of synonyms. तो यहाँ नीचे हमें कुछ synonyms के pairs दिए गए हैं. Read and learn them. जल्दी से इन्हें पढ़ते हैं और याद करते हैं. So here we have the words and with their synonyms also, right? So it is beautiful, elegant, rich, wealthy, active, energetic, big, large, vast or huge, expensive, costly, wide, broad, fast, rapid, small, little, old, ancient, clever, smart, simple, easy, good, kind, able, competent, bad, evil, bold, brave, circular, round, close, near, correct, right, crazy, mad, difficult, tough, neat, orderly, nice, pleasant, quiet, silent, sad, gloom, silly, foolish, strong, sturdy, gentle, humble, thick, dense, useful, advantageous, wise, enlightened, yearly, annual, gracious, kind, hollow, empty, new, recent. These were some kind of synonyms जो हमें यहाँ पर सीखने के लिए मिले, right? As we can see कि ये दोनों ही words एक दूसरे से बहुत अलग हैं, but इनके जो meanings हैं वो totally same है, right? That is why they are known as the synonyms of each other. Correct? Let's move ahead. So now the next topic that we have is antonyms. So what are these antonyms now? Let's read and try to find out. Antonyms are the pairs of words that have opposite meanings. कि antonyms कुछ ऐसे pairs of words हैं जिनके meanings opposite होते हैं, right? तो synonyms were the words जिनके meanings same थे, but antonyms are the words जिनके meanings आपस में opposite होते हैं, right? Given below are some pairs of antonyms. Read and learn them. कि यहाँ पर नीचे हमें कुछ पेयर्स ऑफ एंटोनिम्स दिए गए हैं. जल्दी से इन्हें पढ़ते हैं और इन नए वर्ड्स को याद करते हैं. राइट, सो लेट अस बिगिन विद द वर्ड्स. सो यहाँ पर हमें दोनों ही वर्ड्स और एंटोनिम्स दिए हुए हैं. लेट्स बिगिन टू रीड देम. अबव, below, arrive, depart, deep, shallow, begin, end, confess, deny, clean, dirty, kind, cruel, early, late, enjoy, suffer, rich, poor, false, true, gain, lose, clever, stupid, guest, host, cool, warm, different, similar, good, bad, loud, soft, high, low, expensive, cheap, transparent, opaque, rough, smooth, straight, crooked, strong, weak, wide, narrow, wild, tame, absent, present, barren, fertile, early, late, fresh, stale, abstract, concrete, odd, even, loose, tight, humble, proud. Right? So all these were the antonyms that have the opposite meanings of them. Next topic that we have over here is homophones. So now what are these homophones? जल्दी से पढ़ते हैं और इसके बारे में जानते हैं. There are some words which have similar pronunciation, but they have different spellings and also have different meanings. कि अब कुछ ऐसे words हैं जिनके pronunciation बिल्कुल same होती है, but उनके spellings और उनके meanings दोनों ही बहुत ज़्यादा अलग होते हैं. Right? Phone means sound. Phone का मतलब होता है आवाज, sound. Right? Hence, homophones are the words that sound similarly. तो इसीलिए homophones कुछ ऐसे words हैं जिनकी sound बिल्कुल ही same होती है. Right? Given below are some pairs of words. तो यहाँ नीचे हमें कुछ pairs of words दिए गए हैं. Read and understand their meanings and usage correctly. जल्दी से इनको पढ़ते हैं और इनके मीनिंग्स को समझते हैं और इनके यूजेज का तरीका जानते हैं कि हम कैसे इन्हें यूज कर सकते हैं. फर्स्ट वन इज एक्सेप्ट, मीनिंग receiving something gladly. And the homophone of this word is except, meaning not including. And their usage in the sentences can be like, Seema accepted our gift. And for the accept word, the usage is, I could do all the sums except one. Right? Next, excess, meaning way in approach, excess meaning more than reasonable. This usage are, students must have access to a good library. An excess of fat in one's diet can lead to heart disease. Next is adapt, adapt. Adapt का meaning है make suitable for a new weed. Right? She adapted quickly to the new climate. And adept meaning expert. My sister is adept in it. Next, affect meaning have an influence on. Example, this news will not affect him. An effect, result or outcome. Example, the warning given to some employers had little effect on their working. Altar meaning raised platform on which offerings are made to God. And altar means change. The examples, a sculpture was placed behind the altar. Mahima had to alter her clothes after losing weight. Right? Next, ascent, ascent. So it is way up, upward movement. Sentence, the ascent of Mount Everest was a historic event. Ascent meaning approval. She will never assent to such a request. Next, it is bail or bail. Bail meaning money paid by or for a person accused of a crime as security that he will return for his trial. The sentence is, the magistrate granted him bail. Next, bail, a large bundle of paper, straw, etc., pressed together and tied with a rope. And the example is, the cloth was packed in bale, hit repeatedly. Sentence, he was beating at the door. Type of plant with a fleshy root. Example, sugar is made from beet also. Right? Next is ceiling and ceiling. Ceiling, top inner surface of a room. Example, mind you don't bump your head on the low ceiling. To close something using a seal. Example, sealing wax melts when heated and hardens quickly when cooled. Berth, sleeping place on a train or ship. Example, book a berth for me in Rajdhani. Birth. Emergence of young from mother's body. The baby weighed 7 pounds at birth. Next, sight, sight and sight. This sight means give or mention as an example. Sentence: can you cite any lines from the poem by Tagore? The next word is sight, meaning power of seeing. Example: this boy lost his sight in his childhood. Next, site. Place where building, town, was, is or will be situate. The site for the new building of our school has been selected. Right? Next, we have course and course. This course means rough. Example: the excise duty on coarse cloth is much less than on fine cloth. Forward movement in time. Example: I did not sleep once during the entire course of journey. Next, decent, decent and decent. So decent का meaning है proper, acceptable. Right? Sentence: we must provide decent housing for the poor. Decent, coming or going down. Sentence: the plane began its descent into Delhi. Descent, holding opinions which differ from common or officially held ones. Right? Now, the sentence: in olden days, religious dissent was not tolerated. Right? Next. Now, what is dose and dose? Dose meaning amount of medicine to be taken at one time. And the example is, give the correct dose to the grandpa. Next is doze, meaning sleep lightly. Example: I dozed off during the movie. Fair and fair. Fair meaning treating each person equally according to law. Example: the judge gave a fair decision. Fair, money charged for a journey. Example: what's the bus fare from Delhi to Jaipur? Right? Next, feet and feet. Feet, lowest parts of legs, plural of foot. Example: we should try to stand on our own feet. Feet, successful completion of something needing skill. Sentences are: acrobats perform feats of daring. Floor, surface of a room on which one stands. Example: there weren't enough chairs, so I had to sit on the floor. Floor, fine powder obtained by grinding grain. Example: this bread is made from pure wheat flour. Fowl and fowl. This foul means having a bad smell or taste. Example, this medicine tastes foul. Next is fowl, meaning domestic cock or hen. Example, bird flu has killed many fowls. Next, gait and gait, meaning manner of walking or running. Example, she walked with an elegant gait, and this gait means movable barrier on hinges. Sentence, open the gate and let him come in. Next, idle, doing or having no work. Sentence, the factory machines lay idle during the workers' image of God, person or thing that is greatly admired. Example, Amitabh was the idol of millions in the 80s. Now we have lightning. Flash of light in the sky. Sentence, lightning never strikes in the same place twice. Lightning, to reduce by sharing. Example, lightening the worries of others is a virtue. Right? Minor and minor. Minor meaning person who works in a mine. Example, life of a coal miner is very hard. Next, minor means person under the age of 18. Right? And the example, Sham cannot vote. He is still a minor. Now we have the next topic, which is named as one word substitution. So, अब ये one word substitutions क्या है? Let's find out. So, sometimes a single word can express the meaning of a long expression. कि कभी कभी एक सिंगल वर्ड जो होता है वो भी किसी बड़ी सी बात का मीनिंग एक्सप्लेन कर सकता है, राइट? हेंस that word can replace that particular long expression in any sentence. तो इसी तरीके से हम ये कह सकते हैं कि जो वर्ड है वो रिप्लेस कर देता है एक बहुत बड़े एक्सप्रेशन को एक सेंटेंस में. Some such words along with the long expressions they can be substituted for are given below. तो इसीलिए कुछ words along with the long expressions, उनके long expressions के साथ यहाँ पर दिए गए हैं जिनके लिए हम वो one word substitute use कर सकते हैं. Read and learn them carefully. तो उन्हें बहुत ध्यान से पढ़ना है और साथ ही साथ याद भी करना है. So, audience, meaning a number of people listening to a lecture. Atheist, a person who does not believe in God. Autocracy, government by one person. Autobiography, the life history of a person written by himself. Aquatic, animals or plants or which live in water. Amphibian, animals which live both on land and sea. Astronomer, a person who studies stars, planets, and other heavenly bodies. Astrologer, a person who studies the influence of heavenly bodies on human beings. Almanac, an annual calendar with positions of stars. Bouquet, a collection of flowers. Biennial, an event which happens once in 2 years. Curator, a person in charge of a museum. Carnivores, one who lives on flesh. Choreographer, one who teaches dancing. Calligraphist, a person who writes beautiful handwriting. Cardiologist, a person who is specialist in heart disease. Cartographer, one who draws maps. Emigrant, a person who leaves his own country and goes to live in another. Edible, fit to be eaten. Encyclopedia, a book that contains information on various subjects. Florist, one who deals in flowers. Fauna, the animals of a certain region. Flora, the plants of a particular region. Horticulture, the art of cultivating and managing gardens. Horizon, a line at which the earth and the sky seem to meet. Herbivores, one who lives on herbs. Insolvent or bankrupt, a person who is unable to pay his debts. Inaudible, a sound that cannot be heard. Illegible, incapable of being read. Inevitable, incapable of being avoided. Immigrant, a person who comes to one country from another in order to settle there. Invigilator, one who supervises in the examination hall. Infirmary, a home or room used for ill or injured people. Infanticide, murder of an infant. Inflammable, liable to catch fire easily. Kennel, a place for dogs, mammals, animals which give milk. Missionary, a person who is sent to propagate religion. Optimist, a person who looks at the brighter side of orphan, one who has lost parents. Omnipresent, one who is present everywhere. Omnipotent, one who is all powerful. Omniscient, one who knows everything. Opaque, that which cannot be seen through. Orphanage, a home for orphans. Omnivorous, one who eats everything. Pessimist, a person who looks at the darker side of things. Potable, fit to drink. Pedestrian, one who goes on foot. Souvenir, a thing kept as a reminder of a person, place, or event. Triennial, an event which happens once in 3 years. Transparent, that which can be seen through. Volunteer, one who offers one's services. Versatile, interested in and clever at many different things. So that was all about the chapter. I hope these words helped you increase your vocabulary, right? You got to know the meanings of many more new words and you learned more words from this vocabulary, right? So that was all from my side. Thank you so much and do have a great day ahead.